to a new vlog. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing okay. So let's talk a little bit. This week I had so much work and I had to put content a little bit on the side because I have to study a lot because I want to enroll in a program organized by Brussels around data analysis and security. When I have the opportunity to enroll in those projects, but I have to study a few stuff to be selected for one of the two, and to have more chances on my side, I'm studying the two to do the two selection process. So that's why I have a lot of stuff to study, and that's why I don't sleep a lot. I think you can see it. This week was kind of low in content production. So I think it's just like a matter of time. I just have to get used to it. Yeah, second thing, I'm going to start again some martial arts. I'm interested in starting again boxing. When I was younger, I did some judo for like 6 months, and I hated it because all of my friends were getting yellow belts and I was stuck with the white belts. And so I was getting mad and I asked my mom to stop. So when I was a teenager, that's when I did a little bit of boxing, and then I learned about Muay Thai, and I never had the chance to have a class of Muay Thai, but it's something that I like to do it on my side. So of course my skills are far from being perfect. So mission number one, trying to get some classes of boxing, and the next time I will go to Thailand, I'm gonna get some classes of Muay Thai, of course, and then I'm gonna take my first class of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I'm so excited because I've never done it. I have zero experiences, but I've always been so interested in Jiu-Jitsu. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. A lot of stuff going on. Of course, I'm still going to the gym. I'm still trying to gain as much strength as possible. And of course, I'm still running, even though I had to take a week off of running because I have injury. I have a shin split. Every year I have a shin split. Never gonna change, I guess. So I took a week off and I'm gonna start small again on the running for the next weeks so I can continue my marathon prep. So this is like a little summary of my life right now. Let's get back to that. That is crazy. Okay, so now I got a little bit emotional because I found... Can I talk? Because I found a jacket. And you know that some clothes, well, they have story. They have a story, and that one has a pretty story. Because when I left in 2021, I left all my friends here in Brussels because it was one of the time when I had the most social life, like the most friends, and I was out a lot of time, and the day I left, they did me a little surprise. They offered me a jacket, and each one of that group, each person of that group put a little note on that jacket. And so when I traveled around Iceland, etc., I was wearing that jacket, and so that jacket, even though I don't wear it, it's one of those few things like I was talking about, like that cap, for example, I cannot get rid of because that jacket has too many. So I'm gonna show you. So look, it was that jacket. Yeah, look at that mess, but it was that jacket. So I have some words there, and then I have other words in the back. Yeah, and funny thing is, I'm getting like all of those memories back, etc., but none, and I'm saying none, of those people are a part of my life anymore. None of them. And no regrets. I mean, it was supposed to be this way, I guess. But at that time, it was like they were my whole world. One of them even I dated for quite a long time. But I'm seeing all of this and I'm like, oh my God, it was almost 4 years ago. Look at all of the stuff that can happen in 4 years. All of those people, they have so like they have totally different lives, and so do I. Yeah, that's the thing when you declutter. You find interesting stuff. So I'm gonna read those words and I'm gonna continue.
To a sense of control and make decisions that you think are your own. You are a stranger here, why have you come? Why have you come? Lift me higher, let me look at the sun. Look at the sun. At once I hear them clearly say, who are you really? And where you going? Well, I got nothing left to prove, 'cause I got nothing left to lose. See me red my teeth for you.
Okay, guys. So guess what just happened? So I was just finishing editing my last episode. Yeah, I don't know, episode 5. So episode 5 is now online. I'm gonna quickly check that up. And so yeah, I finished editing all that stuff, blah blah blah. Went to the gym as usual. On my way to the gym, I received, my last paycheck. So I wasn't expecting much. I was just expecting my regular paycheck, and I was thinking, it's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be the one that, is gonna be allow me to live for 1 month, one more month, the last one. So I still need to get money. But I received a little bit more than what's expected. So I was like, okay, let's put this money on the side, no issues. Either way, money is abundant. Like I'm telling you, it's been weeks and weeks and weeks that I'm saying money is abundant. I'm not afraid to spend it. I'm not afraid because money is gonna come to me. And I don't mean that in the wrong way, okay? And so I was going to the gym, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, listen, one of my best friend is like currently in Bangkok. And you know my love for Bangkok. So last year I went to Bangkok, right? And it was amazing, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. So I've been to Bangkok and then I've been to Kuala Lumpur. That was amazing trip. That was a solo one, but I wasn't in the right mindset. And ever since I was like, I'm gonna get back to Bangkok. But no, it was not my priority, But then I have a friend and he has a condo there. So I'm like, Charlie, what's your fucking excuse to not go there? You don't have a job anymore? You can go wherever you want, whenever you want. You have someone there with a place to stay already. All you have to do is book the fucking flight. And what did I just do? I just booked a fucking flight to Bangkok. Oh my god. And one of my biggest regrets is that I didn't film it, I didn't record it. So this time, I'm gonna film it and I'm gonna post it on one of my Charlie's live episodes. I'm leaving in 3 weeks. I'm leaving in 3 weeks and I'm staying for 10 days. I'm coming back in beginning of May. Bro, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna enjoy Bangkok with one of my best friends. It's gonna be amazing. My first friend trip, actually. I always either traveled solo or with my ex-girlfriend. So my first friend trip. That's gonna be amazing. I feel so excited. It's gonna be amazing. That's the one life decision that I like to take. When I woke up this morning, I wasn't expecting booking a fucking flight ticket. It was not in the plan. And I think that's what gonna be the best memories. It's gonna be amazing.
Look at the sun. At once I hear them clearly say,